If I was to tell you that the original Insta360 One X from 2018 can pretty much produce the same images as the X3, you probably wouldn't believe me. Maybe I'm wrong or maybe I'm right, but can you tell the difference every time? And I'll be sharing with you which camera is which a bit further into the video. This camera was a very significant purchase for me back in 2018. It was my first 360 camera, and buying this camera and watching a ton of Ben Claremont's videos, it inspired me to start this YouTube channel. And I've just hit 50,000 subs, which is unbelievable, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you that's followed me and supported me on this journey. Of course, we can see how much the One X, the One X2 and the X3 have physically changed in the last 5 years, with the most significant difference compared to the One X being the large LCD screen and the fact that both of these cameras are waterproof. The point that keeps coming up though every time a new camera is released is the 5.7K spec, which has stayed the same for the last 5 years. Of course, we do have bigger sensors, better image processors, higher bit rates, and a ton more features. But if we strip back all of the bells and whistles and we exclude the new features, does the Insta360 One X still stand up? And has the image quality really changed that much if we shoot straightforward video? Can you tell the difference in image quality every time between the One X, the X2 and the X3? So I think give yourself 1 point for each camera that you get correct in each scenario, so there's a total of 18 points altogether. In shot 1, this is probably one of the easiest shots to identify the One X. You've got this horrible color cast around the tree at the beginning, and also as the camera comes out of the trees and you've got more sky, the One X is the one that takes longest to adjust, and so you've got an overexposed sky for a lot longer. Shot 2, the point of view shot in the forest, this is a really tough one to call, and I think it just shows how good the Insta360 One X is when you've got the right light. In shot 3, if you've got a keen eye with this shot, you'd have noticed the Insta360 One X because you'd have seen the red dot of death. What I found really interesting in this scenario is that the X3 seems to have less detail in the clouds than both the other cameras. This next shot, the X2 has the least amount of detail in the clouds. The X1 and the X3 are quite cold looking. And there's a pattern emerging here with the X2, and the colour is a little bit more saturated and a lot warmer than the X1 and the X3. Shot 5 in the fern, funnily enough, the giveaway for this for the One X is the poorer stabilisation. But again, shooting in the right light and looking at these shots on the phone, it's really hard to tell the difference between the three cameras. Shot 6, we're looking straight into the sun again here, so it's really tough for these cameras, and the One X produces the worst results, with a horrible colour cast and a really overexposed sky with no detail. The X3 in these tests didn't give results that blew the other two out of the water, but it is still the better camera based on the physical design and all of the additional features. I think the X3 does produce better images in more situations, so not in every situation, but in more of a variety of situations. The flip side to all of this in this video is that I could not go back to using the One X or the One X2. I really enjoyed making this video, but I tell you, I forgot how difficult it is to see this screen. It's almost impossible outside. And with my aging eyes and my huge flat thumbs, even the screen on the X2 is really fiddly. The 360 action camera market is a one-horse race at the moment, and I'd love to see more choice available and more competition from different brands. Until then though, overall the X3 is still undoubtedly the one to beat. And if you want some hacks to get the most out of your X3 or any other 360 camera, you want to watch this video next. And I look forward to catching up with you in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.